we've seen everything, we've got multiple complaints, the cops are here, you're done.
At this stage, we're under risk, you understand?
A woman approaches the tower to report an incident.
Somebody was about to smoke on the beach. He's completely wasted, and I told him, you can't smoke here. There's kids right next to me. And he spit all over my face and all over my arm.
Actually spit on that?
Yeah, and wasted, like absolutely drunk.
Maybe go for a little cruise with wheels.
Candace is a tourist from Canada.
But like, you called me a lesbian and said you lesbian and he spit all over me.
I've grown up on this beach my whole life and I've never seen anything or heard of anything like that done to someone here. I don't stand for it.
He's right there in the blue hat.
The blue hat?
Right here.
He's right here?
Yeah.
Lifeguards don't have powers of arrest, but there are enforceable rules about smoking and drinking.
When I got close to him, he was rolling a ciggy and reeked of alcohol. Hey, mate. Hey, buddy. So, mate, I've just been informed that you spat on a female.
I didn't spit on a female.
Well, you're intoxicated. He was on the back foot as soon as I got up to him. I was told by her, I don't care, mate, it's no smoking on the beach. You're intoxicated. We have witnesses saying that you spat and kicked sand on her.
Did I spit on anyone? I didn't spit on anyone, mate.
Will's got him now.
I was trying to speak quietly, so it didn't draw too much attention. You and your mate can either get off the beach.
Here we go.
I thought he was going to try and have a swing. But I wasn't confronted or scared of him.
Just to explain to you, I don't understand
listen,
what
mate.
the problem is.
I'm not going to ask you and your mate to get off the beach, or I'm going to call the cops. I reckon a light wind would have knocked him over. Good on you, mate. Have a good day. Keep walking. Go. Yeah, no worries, mate. I thought it was extremely satisfying to help Candace. I've got sisters, I've got a mum, I've got a partner. If I wasn't around, I'd hope that someone would step in and do the job that I did for them. If anything else happens, come here.
I will, thank you.
No worries.
It's Will's first confronting situation at Bondi.
So there's a girl out right in front of this dangerous current sign, and we've been trying to megaphone her and whistle, and her friends just approached me on the beach and said she doesn't know what she's doing out there and she's completely deaf, so she can't hear anything we're saying.
Hands gone up, man, hands gone up.
Trainee Max Ashford heads out.
That's a long paddle for Max. He's gone at least 200 metres.
The girl may have taken in water. The dumping doesn't help.
I don't think so. I don't know. Get ready if you can. Get on up here, mate. Just get the defib just in case.
The rescue victim is worse than anticipated. Then, Dino recognises the patient.
Boys, it's that same girl. We've had her before. I've got a strong pulse on the rate. We've rescued this girl 3 times in the last 2 weeks. She's a public nuisance now. It's getting out of control.
Lifeguards believe she intentionally put herself in harm's way.
People should realise it's not a game. That could really have compromised us if we had a resus going on and we have to deal with someone like that.
Is she your friend?
Hey?
Is she your friend?
Yes.
And you let her in the water?
No.
No.
This was much more than a harmless prank, and something 19-year-old trainee Max Ashford has never dealt with.
Yeah, well, in the end, it does make you pretty angry because taking the time out of our day to rescue her, who's putting it on, is taking us away from the rest of the people who could really seriously be drowning.
An ambulance is on its way, but H also calls police.
She will be in the lifeguard tower.
The girl who put herself in harm's way doesn't require medical attention. She's attracted police attention instead.
You understand you place other people's lives at risk?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, not necessarily the lifeguards because they know what they're doing, but if they're focused on you who didn't need to be being rescued, someone does need to be rescued and they don't see them because they're pulling you out of the surf who knew better.
People are just not recognising each other, and it's just a terrible situation.
Yeah, they're taking her away.
She remarkably made a recovery when the police arrived. They actually took her away, so yeah, it was a good end to that little incident.
Senior lifeguard Dino spots trouble. Just metres from shore, a child struggles to stay afloat.
You all right, buddy?
The boy's father is also in trouble, kept afloat by nearby swimmers. Having swallowed water, the boy needs oxygen. But just as Dino heads to shore, a man suddenly grabs the rescue board.
Faking drowning. Real cool, guys.
The Bondi Rescue cameraman steps in to keep them away.
Dino's trying to do a rescue, but it looks like there's a couple of guys trying to muck around and have a laugh.
For 9-year-old Daniel, a dip with Dad on the first day of holidays hasn't gone to plan.
This will make you feel much better. So, you think you swallowed a mouthful of water? Yeah? Oh, look at that. It's too big for you.
Too big.
Just put it down. There we go. How does that feel? You feel a bit better now? A bit better? Do you want to spew? Do you want to vomit? No? What about if you look at Maxie? Does he make you want to vomit?
As Dino administers oxygen and laughter, lifeguards have unfinished business.
There's those two guys out there pretending to drown, and they're calling the clubbies over to them. They're the guys that were giving Dino a hard time before.
When they come back to shore, just kick them off the beach straight away.
It's those two, eh?
Yeah, it's those two. Just kick them off the beach.
Maxie decides to enlist the help of mounted police.
It's those two. They're just being... Just these two here, mate, in 2 black shorts, walking away.
The cavalry has arrived.
Disrupting emergency services can lead to serious penalties. The two men are lucky to escape with a move-on order.
Can we jump on? Start walking. Toodles. Thanks for coming.
Should we slow clap them? We should, hey. Jog it in, boys. Shit, go.
Well, we're trying to be a lifeguard service and help people, you know? And if we fall for their little lies, someone could really actually drown or get really badly hurt.
As soon as we parked the buggy, one person started coming out saying someone had touched someone's leg. And then, yeah, we just got a few more witnesses. They were just popping out of everywhere.
The two daughters just come out of the water. There's a bloke out there being dodgy as anything.
Oh, here we go again. Oh, here we go.
He's got a blue swimming cap on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said he didn't. He's out there groping people.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if it's the same guy. We just had 2 separate incidences of a guy with blue cap. Roping little kids in between the flags to the point where they actually had to kick this guy off. So we're just trying to get him, and we'll take action with this.
Just see if you can monitor it first before we start going haywire again.
Oh no, he's going towards the kids. Yeah, 100%. We're just watching him right now.
Singlets waits for further updates from Glick and Mario. Amongst the crowd, the man spreads his arms out as wide as possible using an exaggerated diving style.
Look, this guy on behind. Look, he's touching. He's touching. He's touching. Yeah, he touched.
Oh my God.
He touched.
Yeah. And then me and Mario saw him do it again, and we were just like, yeah, that was definitely it, but like, was that a mistake? We saw him do it again. We were like, no, that wasn't a mistake. Yeah, boys, we can't let this go on any longer. We just saw him touch someone. We're going to have to go in, I reckon, and get him out.
Do what you got to do. We'll be watching from up here.
I was just like, nah, this is not okay. It's not appropriate. Got to kind of take some action. Watch, he's going next to that. You also agree it's that guy with the blue cap? Yeah. He definitely did it.
As he's being monitored by lifeguards, the man removes his swimming cap and sneaks back to shore.
Walking towards the Pan Am.
Yeah. We'll just go in to stop him.
Do you want to just come with me? Huh? Do you want to just come here with me? You can't touch people in the water. You can't touch people in the water. No. Yeah? No. Just come take a seat here with me. I kind of escorted him out. He was playing dumb, like he was telling me he couldn't really speak English, but he could. It was good enough. I suppose you don't want to call the cops.
What's the matter with English?
Because you touch people. You can't touch people.
Touch people?
Yeah.
People?
Yeah, you were touching people.
Doesn't look very panicked or very concerned or...
Because why were you touching people in the water?
No.
Yes, you did.
But we saw you, mate. Don't lie.
Huh?
We saw
you, and other people as well saw you.
As Glick and Mario wait for police, the man's wife arrives to find out for herself what's going on.
This is my wife. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, it looks like his wife's there.
We found out that your husband was touching people in the water. Was touching people in the water. Yeah.
When the wife came up, thought she would kind of lose it at him, but it was the opposite way around. She was like, no, it's the goggles, I promise you. He can't see, it's foggy through the goggles, and trying to protect him.
When he is swimming,
there's no excuse.
No.
He doesn't open his eyes.
It's so frustrating, like, we saw you do all this stuff. Many people have seen you try to do this, and you're trying to, tell us that you can't speak English, it was the goggles, like, we weren't falling for it. Even mistake like that does not happen 10 times, once, okay, maybe. They're coming, the cops are right here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we've had multiple people come up to us in the buggy, and they've all complained that he's groping women, children, kids.
So what's happened in the water? This guy's images, alright?
He dives under and grabs me around, and I had to grab his hand off and just push him away.
Our primary job is to make sure no one drowns and take care of the water, but with that being said, this is also just keeping people safe, out of harm's way, and just keeping bad stuff out of the water.
The man and his wife are due to fly home tomorrow. At Bondi Police Station, he was charged with 3 counts of sexually touching without consent.
That was not okay. Don't come back, mate. Don't come back.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be taking photos of semi-nude women and stuff like that on the beach.
Ha 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 ha. It's not ha 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 ha.
No matter where you're from, that ain't sweet.
With no powers of arrest, lifeguards can only ask offenders to delete inappropriate images.
They're all topless. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry. Not going to get charged on that. It's just an invasion of privacy. They shouldn't be doing it, and I think they know they shouldn't be doing it, so get out of here,
You go. Go.
We hate it when people come down and try and take pictures and film people that are trying to just enjoy their day. We don't think it's fair.
Mid-afternoon, and a rogue photographer has caught the attention of beachgoers.
He took some photos of her as he rolled over, and then he followed him down to the water, so I thought I'd go and give him the heads up.
Guy taking photos, we're just going to get him to come in and get him to show us his phone. I'll grab him.
Corey locates the man near the shoreline.
He was with his son, his wife and kids and grandkids and the whole family. I'd explained that we needed to have a look at his phone. He was doing something inappropriate, and the son had no idea, so he was like, okay, yeah, go for it. And then he was shocked. It's not acceptable.
Yeah.
You want to tell him why?
Photo video You
understand? You understand? It's not good, mate.
As the photos are being deleted by the offender's son, the boyfriend of a victim sees the images.
Hey. What are you doing?
There's a push and shove going on. There's push and shove. He was ready to punch on with him. You understand the problem? I pretty much had to tell him, mate, please don't. You're going to go with the police if you do. Sorry, buddy. That family just had to leave the beach, and they were shattered because they were there just enjoying it, but just one person in the family ruined it for them, so they were you know, they were gutted.
That's disgusting.
Mate, tell him.
Yeah.
Gotta go, mate.
We are going now. Yeah.
He knew he'd been caught red-handed, and this young guy, I think what he did was more than enough for the guy to probably never pick up a phone again.
Ruth and her boyfriend Brad are on holidays from the UK.
I'm glad he didn't hit one of them because it would just start a scene and then it'd just make everything a bit worse and again, the police coming for it and someone starting a fight on the beach. So when he got the phone out, I looked and there was about 10 pictures just all. It's like, you can tell it's there on it.
It's horrible.
We really try and do our best to either have the police to deal with them or make them get off the beach.
The topless women are completely unaware they're being photographed. Yet, what the man doesn't realise is that he's being watched too.
You got him, eh, Whip? Oh, mate, he's so blatantly doing it.
The Chapos called the police.
And we'd caught a bloke taking photos of girls on the beach, like real sleazy and sly, and we'd like some officers to come down and attend if they could.
Whippet's going in for a closer look. He keeps his shirt off to stay undercover.
Chapo, I could see him with his arms folded, taking photos sort of out the bottom of his arm with his camera, and then he'd just go sit down, pull his towel over his lap, and then he's just having a look at his photos. Yeah, he's having a look at them now.
As lifeguards wait for police, the situation is getting worse.
Another woman's just reported he's doing stuff under the towel. After he goes and takes all the photos, he's looking at them and he's sort of playing with himself. So, you see anything from there?
I can't see that much detail from here, thank God.
With reinforcements like this, the pervert's not going anywhere except the lockup.
Hello, sir. Hello. Craig McGuinness is my name from Bondi Police Station. We've had a complaint that you may have been taking some photos of some of the other people on the beach today.
Yeah.
Has that been the case?
Yeah.
Are you aware that's actually an offence?
No.
What sort of photos have you been taking, sir?
Topless.
And was anybody aware that you were actually taking the photos?
Well, obviously somebody was, but...
Yeah, but none of the people that you were taking the photos of?
The guy who first spotted it, he reckons his wife got definitely photographed. And another 2 girls down there as well.
The policeman showed me the photographs with me close up, half naked. It's disgusting.
Unfortunately, one of the ladies whose photos appear on the camera, she would like us to take some action. Right. So at this point, you're under arrest. Okay. Don't have to say or do anything. Right. Because anything you do say or do can be used in court as evidence. Do you understand that? I do. Okay.
It's people like that, they're just not wanted at the beach. They're just scum, really. They just ruin so many people's days just for their own disgusting enjoyment. So, I mean, to get rid of them makes it a better place for everyone.
I got my eyes on this guy who's been reported touching people in the water. He just jumped in the water again towards the lake. He's touching everyone. Just, yeah, he's not right. He's not right there.
Good afternoon, Julia. It's Shrimp from the Bondi Lifeguards. How are you? We have a man down here who's inappropriately touching people in the water. You know, they pretend to bump into people, but we've had like numerous complaints.
Within seconds, more reports come in.
If your officers want to come to, if you're sending a crew down, if they want to come to the tower, we could point them in his direction. Bye. Can't see him now, I lost him.
Hey, mate. Sorry, bud. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Oh, good. We've been reported, yeah. Thank you.
In the space of half an hour, lifeguards receive 6 reports.
A guy just came up to us in the surf, tapped me on the shoulder, said, I don't really know what he said, but you could see in his eyes, he's so drunk.
When he came up to Nick, I just felt very uncomfortable, so we just wanted to make the lifeguard aware, just in case anything happened in the water.
I know what's going to happen. The police are going to come down here and I'm not going to be able to find him. I can't keep eyes on him the whole, you know what I mean? Half an hour until they get here, and then in the meantime, we've got people drowning. you know what happens? You take your eyes off the rips to follow some idiot like this, and that's when you miss rescues. When the police arrived for this matter, I was really relieved because our main priority here is the swimmers in the surf.
The man is spotted under the beach hire umbrellas, but he doesn't get to enjoy the shade for long.
I could see them chasing the alleged offender down the beach. I had no idea what was going to happen next. I could see them chasing the alleged offender down the beach. They tried to chat to the man, at which point he left the conversation and they gave chase. The whole thing looked quite surreal. I thought it would just be a standard apprehension or an arrest, but it certainly didn't go that way. When they got to the water's edge, he entered the water and they stopped. And then I later learned that it's police protocol not to enter the water.
As the arrest strategy is formulated, the man makes his way onto the reef at the south end.
You can walk out there. We're not allowed to. Not allowed to. So the police responded with their water police boat, and once they brought their water police boat into the bay, it was decided that it was too shallow for the water police boat to come in close enough, so they needed another plan.
The standoff begins, and the spectators gather.
Yes, hello everyone. I need everyone's attention in the water here. We've got the police's orders. We need to evacuate the water.
Normally, lifeguards only evacuate the water.
All these swimmers, please, out of the water. Get out of the water.
During shark sightings.
They got the water police boat out here and old mates here just floundering on the rocks. It's an interesting one.
After a 1 hour standoff, Pol Air is called in.
When that chopper come over the headland, it was like we're on the set of a Hollywood movie, mate. It was unbelievable.
So the police called in all the cavalry. The boat was arriving, there was a helicopter too. It was all happening and it was something like out of a James Bond movie.
After 45 minutes, the lifeguard tower begins to resemble a mobile command centre.
So the police and the lifeguards came up with a third plan, and that was to send Beardy out on the jet ski to the police boat, pick up the water police officers and bring them in to the man on the rocks.
The man has now evaded police for over an hour and a half.
Beardy's picked up the 2 water police from the boat. Okay. And he's driven into icebergs where this guy's perched up on this random rock.
It's pretty shallow in here.
Such a weird situation.
A jet ski, a boat, a helicopter, scores of police and half a dozen lifeguards.
They just arrested him with force. And before we knew it, we were just sitting there and he was getting marched off the beach, wrist locked with an escort of police. It was quite a full-on scene.
After an hour and 45 minutes, the man was arrested and charged with hinder police as well as stalk and intimidate.
A couple of girls just reported to Corey, this bloke here, we got on the camera. He's been playing with himself on the beach. So we're just trying to catch him out here.
I was just tanning and he came and sat next to me and I was feeling really uncomfortable. He kept staring. And
It's disgusting. People should be able to come here and just enjoy their own space, you know, not that sort of stuff.
He's out of there. Yeah, you would have saw the girls go talk to Corey. We'll just keep an eye, see where he goes.
Lifeguards can't police everything, but inappropriate behaviour is not welcome on Bondi Beach. After a swim, the man changes into a different shirt, then lies down next to another group of women.
We've been following this guy. Apparently he's been cranking. Yeah. Down here, we've been following him. He's walked all the way up north. We got him up here, but he obviously went on because
Yeah. Has many of the people swimming been complaining about him? Or?
Well, one group have. Yeah, Croyd's, just letting you know, the police just knocked on the door just for a random check-up and they're actually going down to talk to him.
This is one beachgoer that's about to get his marching orders.
The policemen are escorting him off the beach straight away. I think they're going to have a word to him up on the prom and... Good old toodaloo. They've given him the old toodaloo.
The man's details are checked for prior offences.
Hi,
police guy on the left would be running a check. He'd be nervous if he's got a conviction or something.
Yeah. It was just that you were coming down and you were laying next to him and stuff like that, and I just found it intimidating.
All right, no worries, that's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Despite no previous record, the man is told to leave the beach.
As I said, we told him to go, so if he comes back, just let us know, and we can come back. So, if you got any other dramas, just let us know. We'll be around the beach for the rest of the day. So.
What's up? There's a fight breaking out at the shop. When I was a child, and there's a fight.
Bondi Lifeguards to Surfcom, come in. We're in contact with the police now.
A fight has been reported in the crowd at North Bondi.
But you're probably going to need to see more than 2 police.
Lifeguards focus on a group of agitated young men roaming the beach.
School holidays, it is a melting pot. You know, you get everyone from all over Sydney coming to Bondi, and you know, not everyone gets along. And just trying to contain the mayhem, really. Angry mob with angry haircuts.
There's a lot of people just hanging around, so I'm guessing something could break out pretty soon.
This guy here, eh?
Yeah.
As police arrive, an informant points to the man in green shorts and claims he assaulted his brother.
Hey, look, in the tent.
The man gets changed and packs up as police approach.
Yeah, aqua shirt, that's him for sure. Cops have got him.
Don't tell me what to do. Just stay down the road.
But what am I assault? They assaulted me. How's that assault?
It appears a straightforward arrest, but the informant walking behind decides to take justice into his own hands. With tempers on edge, the dog squad arrives. Police now have 2 men in custody, the first suspect and now the man who accused him.
He wasn't real smart, this guy behind me. He's gone and clocked someone right in front of the police. And now everyone's here, dog squad, riot squad, whatever.
Then the blame game begins.
So you know him personally?
No, we don't know him personally. He's just tried to jump my younger brother a few times.
What's going on? This way. Why is he in here? Why is he in here? Why am I here? Yeah, all right. Why is he in here? Why am I up there?
A bit disappointing, really. It's a beautiful day to be down at the beach, and this has to happen, and it takes us away from, you know, our main job of making sure people are right in the water.
The first man was later released without charge. The man who accused him ended up being charged with assault himself.
A young girl came up and she was shaking like a leaf. She said, "Oh, I need your help."
He's old, he's really hairy, he's walking out now.
She said she'd been indecently assaulted in the surf. That's him.
So he's sort of like walking around, like looking at everyone. I can't believe it, like, it's scary.
I've just got this young girl here next to me. She's just in between the flags. Some guy was swimming up and grabbed her right on the crutch.
Called the cops. I knew as soon as the girl had said that she'd been indecently assaulted that I had to call the police.
This is Harry's from the Lifeguards down at Bondi.
You got him? He's right behind those 2 girls there. Okay, mate.
Yeah, and see, he just got on a girl.
We need someone down here now. He's just done it again to another girl out on the sandbank. The police said to me that we could make a citizen's arrest if we wanted to. We could grab the guy. Okay, I've spoken to the police. We've got him on camera up here. They're on their route now. If we have to detain him, the police are giving us the right to do it.
I'm not going to approach him yet till the cops get here. I'll just stick right on him. Yeah.
He's looked at us. Look. Looking around to see if anyone else is looking. Do you see how he waited for the wave and then crept over to him?
Harry's just coming down. He's undercover if you need him.
The police said to me that until they get down here that we could make a citizen's arrest if we wanted to. We could grab the guy.
Hey, Joel.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, listen, I'm a lifeguard. Listen, did the guy touch you out there on the sandbank?
Oh, just fine.
Yeah. Okay, we've got a problem.
Yeah, he just can't take his arm out.
He was following you from behind. I was watching on the camera up in the lifeguard tower. Yeah, so it wasn't an innocent act at all.
In the last 15, we've got him twice going near girls and touching them. It's kind of scary that one of the chicks he grabbed, she actually apologised to him, thinking that she was in the wrong.
Hello, how's it going? You guys want to come in?
Harris is actually there now, undercover, just standing there.
Do you want to go just pull him out, you reckon, now?
Yes. Oh, look. Oh, see? Yeah. She just fully flinched.
He bumped into me, and then I kind of turned around and he was right there, and he just like grabbed my leg, but like and said sorry. Just grabbed my leg. I was like, oh, gross. So.
All right. The detectives, they asked me to go out onto the sandbank and bring the guy in.
Here we go, they're going in, they're closing in.
Hey, mate. Hey, matey. Come with me. You're in, brother. Cops want you in on the bench. Yeah? In on the beach, mate. Police are waiting for you up there. Yeah, we're watching you. Yeah, watching what you've been doing. You have a chat to the police. Very bad.
I'm new here.
I'm old here, and I'm your witness.
I'm new here. I'm
Just listen to me for a second, okay? My name's Constable Aston from Bondi Police. At this stage, you are under arrest for assault. Just listen to me.
I'm new here.
Just let me talk for a second. At this stage, you are under arrest for assault. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm so
Just
sorry.
let me finish, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to ask you some questions. You don't have to say or do anything if you don't want to.
Our job as lifeguards is to protect the public. You know, if anything ever does happen along these circumstances, we want people to come to the tower and let us know, and we'll deal with it.
Yeah, I seen two gentlemen running up to the tower, and when people are sprinting to the tower, you know something's a bit iffy.
The man, a French tourist, has limited English.
Then he said little man with little girl, and I still couldn't understand. Then he made a little kiss motion. Oh, a man's tried to kiss a little girl, and he said yes.
It's a matter for police.
Police right.
But Bondi's other boys in blue are currently occupied.
So we got to find him, locate him, and just keep monitoring on him until police can come down and take him away.
Man, just get down there and kind of see for yourself.
One of the victims recalls what happened.
This 23-year-old guy, like, was drunk, came up and, like, kissed my mate on the cheek. She's only 15. And then he followed us into the water. And then, like, when he couldn't get my mate, he came to me and, like, chucked me into the water, but didn't get my consent to do that.
On the shoreline, lifeguards identify the man.
Light blue boarding, she's like palm tree patterns on it.
I could smell alcohol on him. I told him just to stay still and stuff, and he got up and ran back in the water.
You just had chasing that little girl out of the water.
All I want to do is just try and hold him until the police arrive, and those young girls will be fine and they can go carry on with their day. When I got down there and I started speaking to the guy, straight away I could pick up the guy's straight on the defensive. Then when we started talking, he kind of knew something was up, and that's when he actually stood up towards me. I thought, we're going to fight here in a minute, you know.
Harrison attempts to cool things down.
That's when you say, look, police are going to come down here and have a chat. If you've done nothing wrong, stay. The cop was there, you know, he goes up to him and said, look, there's accusations that you've been, you know, harassing young girls. And at this stage, he gave the bloke two options. You can come up on your own terms, or if you're going to play up, we're going to have to handcuff you. and we have to take you up that way in front of everyone. And he kept on arcing up.
Without a partner, the police officer faces a solo arrest with a man who won't go willingly.
And that's where things escalated once again.
Police are apparently arresting this guy.
And obviously enough's enough. It just happened so quickly.
It looks like they've got him handcuffed behind his back.
I think the last time I arrested someone was probably playing cops and robbers in the schoolyard.
Are you being serious? Like,
if you cooperate, we'll sort it out.
Police must investigate the serious allegations.
I can't feel my hand.
Sit down, buddy.
I don't even know why you guys brought me here. Like, what did I do wrong?
Approaching minors and kissing them.
Bro, I didn't kiss anyone. And guess what?
I'm not gonna argue
Let's
with
go.
you.
Let's go to the court, and
We're going to.
I'm charging you, and I'm charging this guy.
Are you drunk?
I'm not drunk.
Police have got him. It's really quite challenging actually to capture these people and get witnesses sometimes.
Do you have any evidence against me?
Some older girls from the group arrive to make statements.
I kept running away from him, but he kept following. And then that's when he threw us into threw me in the water and told him not to do it. And then he was like, but I didn't do anything wrong and all this stuff. But he obviously did if he touched us. That's just not on if you don't have their permission.
The man was charged with indecent assault of a minor.
Temperatures are rising down here at the beach, and also the tempers are rising of a few people, so we just try and mediate it all and make sure no one drowns in between.
We just had a report from Bondi Surf Life Saving Club. They just reported a guy behaving a bit suspiciously. Yeah, look at the way he's sussing things out. He's walking through the crowd, head swivelling left and right.
To us, he looks suspicious, so we're going to keep an eye on him.
It could be quite innocent. He might be looking for something he's lost on the beach, or he might be looking to find something.
I think just the fact that we were so on top of this guy, I just felt sorry for him.
I think he's just playing it cool. And it's a damn shame. Yeah, he's checked it out, he's looking around.
Don't take the bag. Please don't take the bag.
Yeah, he's looking around. Oh, no, here he goes. Here he goes.
There he goes.
He's on.
Bag.
There he
is. Chapo's running.
Co's coming with me. I've never caught a bag thief. I've never been in a situation where I've had to physically grab someone. They could have a knife or they could be extremely violent. I was looking around for a little bit of help. We usually back each other up. Maybe they thought I was going to be okay.
Here we go. Who's with Chapo?
Chapo's running.
Wait, mate. It's not your bag. It's not your bag. Can you come with us? Yeah, come with us. Come on.
I was surprised at how calm he was.
I'm allowed to hold you. Okay, I've been watching you for 20 minutes and you just stole that bag. Okay? Why'd you do that for, mate? I didn't want you to do it. We've been watching you. No, it's not. Okay, we'll deal with that. We'll see if it's... What's your mate's name? Huh? What's your mate's name? Whose bag is it? Whose bag is it? Whose bag's that? Nah, yeah. Come in here. We're going to call the cops. Hate these down here. Hate them.
I can be a very conflicted person. I wanted him to go through the whole process of getting caught, dealing with the cops, but on the other hand, I did feel sorry for him.
What's your mate's name?
Lord Jackson.
Lord Jackson?
Yeah. Wrong bag. I didn't need to scream at him and yell at him. He was in enough trouble as it was.
How old are you? 19.
I don't know what position he is in. You don't know whether he is extremely poor. It must be a horrible position to have to steal.
You lost your bag.
Yeah.
Where was your bag?
Then you see the victim and you go, oh my God, this guy's lost all his stuff. I feel so sorry for him. Imagine being him. Vincent Nicodemus is a student and a keen surfer from Jakarta.
What would happen if you lost all that?
I got an ATM here. I got my ID, so I lose it. I have to go to the Indonesian embassy.
At the end of the day, I suppose I thought that being more heavy-handed and him getting caught would maybe stop him from doing it again. That's what I would like to think.
First report we got was a couple of girls saying they felt uncomfortable. Now, that sounds bad, but unless it's actually a physical touch, we can't do anything about it. And then more people came out. They said they got groped under the water, so we knew we had a serious offender amongst the flags.
He like pulled her pants he grabbed like the side of my pants and he pulled them down. And then I was like, what the hell? And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he touched my bum and I was like, what?
The young women describe a man around 20, wearing long black shorts with a white band.
I'm instantly on the binoculars trying to find him. Scouring, bang, there he is. And then I'm watching him and I can see some girls ahead and I knew what was going to happen before it happened. I felt like yelling down the binoculars, look behind you, because this guy was like a shark. And then sure enough, a wave broke. He dived under the wave, hands forward like Superman. And then the wave finished and the girl, like just freaked out behind and he just turned away. And I was like, oh my God, I just saw it. And I had perfect visual on it. I saw that. I can ID that, mate. 100%. She turned around straight away. Yeah. We go to get out of the tower and you wouldn't believe it, police officers walking along the promenade. Perfect timing. That's the second group, and I saw that happen. I saw him go under a wave, dive towards her, and then the wave came up, she's turning around, he's just like, sort of got his back to her. 100%.
Yeah, it was like, oh, sorry, that was an accident. Wait, what's your name? How old are you? And he kept on saying all that stuff.
I can 100% see it. I'd never seen it happen. I'd heard it 100 times as a complaint. Very unusual to actually catch them in the act. Let's go.
Baggis and Andy lead police to the alleged offender.
I've got the guy in the black shorts. Yeah, just off this southern flag, there's two girls. They're following them across the bank.
So we've got multiple complaints. I've seen him assault the woman, and we've got police officers with it. I think we're going to catch a culprit. I know we're going to get this guy. I just need to find him in the flags, get down to the shore, but I can't find him. I wade out, I'm literally in the water, and I can't find him. And I'm just like, no, we can't slip through now. And then, boom, eye contact, yes. I walk up to him and I say, mate, you're gone, you're in a lot of trouble. And he tries to apologise his way out of it. I'm like, nah, it's too late for that. Police officer on the shoreline, you're done. We've seen everything, we've got multiple complaints, the cops are here, you're done.
Stage run risk, you understand? You don't say when you don't say
It's very hard to prove. We've got the witnesses there, the girls, but plus Baggis and myself have seen it as well.
We knew that we caught the right person. There was dead set, I reckon, 20 girls up on the promenade at the end, all sharing their stories. But to see it and then for it to proceed into police actually arresting the man, it was perfect.
Well, as my colleague has said, you are under arrest for the allegation of indecent assault, okay? So you'll be coming back to Waverley Police Station with us to assist us with our inquiries, all right? Okay.
It's very rare we get to witness something like that. It's something the lifeguards don't like and always want to catch them.
The man is facing 5 separate charges and awaits his day in court.